Welcome to all you Geminis. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for August 2014. Now, a very interesting month with different things going on, and I'm going to mention a couple of things that I think are important. First of all, let's start with the in conjunction of Uranus and Saturn. Normally, I don't mention in conjunctions, but when two outer planets are making a perfect in conjunction, it is quite significant in general, and also for you Geminis on a certain level. And I will be first explaining that. So the in conjunction, what is that? That is not an easy aspect. It's between an opposition and a trine. So it is frustrated energy, it is tension, it is two energies and two planets that you want to merge, but that are not supposed to be merged. You can't blend the two energies. And the two planets involved here are Saturn and Uranus. In itself, already two planets who don't understand each other. Saturn is the old and Uranus is the new. And Saturn is about constructive, defined energy, restrictive energy, time. And Uranus is quick and it's liberating, and it's energy that wants to liberate itself. So those two don't really understand each other, but they are operating on a different area of life, also for you Geminis. The Saturn is in your 6th house of health and of day-to-day work. So for a lot of Geminis, the day-to-day routines have been a bit tough. They are not different than normal, but they are just a bit heavier, or felt as it is heavier than usual. Or your health hasn't been like you wanted it to be. It's all a bit heavy when it comes to work and when it comes to your health. And with Saturn there, it is supposed to be there working and making more structure. So for those who are not really keen on planning and organizing, it is a good thing to understand that this is there to make you more efficient and to make you actually in the future having an easier life, you could say, because the 6th house is really a house of the problems. And when you have Saturn there, Saturn wants to solve it, but very thoroughly. So this is the one energy going on. And on the other hand, you've got Uranus. Uranus is in a way more playful house in the 11th house, which means that Uranus has been working on a level of liberating yourself from aspirations, intentions that you had. Because the 11th house is a very important house when it comes to what you want to do in life and in the future. It's an intentional house. So it frees you up there. It tries to free you up. It tries to think out of the box. It tries to make new aspirations that are way more suiting you for the future. So these two energies are in conjunction with each other, which means that they are operating independently. And actually it's good. So if you are someone who is trying to merge those two energies, so maybe, for example, you have a new aspiration. So this is the Uranus, the new thing. You have new aspirations and you have new ideas, and or maybe new friends, because it's also the house of friends. And you want to merge that with what you do on a day-to-day level, or with your work, for instance, those new ideas. Probably they will clash, and probably life will prompt you and show you that you're not there yet. If that is the case, don't panic, because it's supposed to be like that. It means that you're not there yet. You will be there, and hopefully in the future, in the near future. But now is still the time that those two energies operate independently from each other. That is the in conjunction, and I know that a lot of people don't get to grasp that energy of in conjunctions. I have 2 of them in my chart, which form a yacht. So I kind of, it's more of a feeling, but it's a feeling that I want to explain of the in conjunction that is a bit the same as frustration, but knowing that you can't really you can't really fix it. And if you live with that, it is far more easier than if you are doing too much your best to merge the new with the old, because that ultimately, that will be the case. So, because that's Uranus and Saturn, it's the old with the new. So we will all have the possibility to do so. Maybe it has to do with something that you learn or that you are about to learn, because Venus and Jupiter, the two benefics, are transiting your third house, which is the house of learning. So maybe it has to do with that as well, that you are going to learn something new or study something new, and you sense that you're almost there. It's a new aspiration, but you're not there yet on the very practical and down to earth level. So so this is just how it is supposed to be, and it's a process. And if you understand that, because it's something that is specifically for August is in conjunction, so it's not going to last forever, which is good. So this Venus-Jupiter, really enjoy that, because the third house is the house of the Gemini. It's the house of communication. It's the house of learning. It's the house of learning something new or teaching something new yourself. So it's the house of the environment, your environment, and so all these things can bring you joy, can bring you enjoyment. Also internet. The third house, the 11th house, the 9th house, I kind of see those houses a bit as internet and connected houses, but especially the third house. So you can enjoy that more than ever during the month of August. And another thing is a new moon. There is a new moon in your fourth house, in the house of Virgo. And what does that mean? It's around the end of the month. It's around the 25th. I mention this new moon because it's significant when the new moon falls in a key area of your life. And the fourth house is a key area of your life because it's your roots, it's your deeper self and your identity. So there are new starts there. There are new levels that you go up a level, hopefully, that there are some endings there, but also new beginnings when it comes to a fresh new start, when it comes to your home maybe, or your family, or your identity, your deepest identity, and understanding that on a new level. So a new path there as well. Very interesting for the Geminis, a mixture of a bit of everything. And the last thing I want to say is that also Mars joins Saturn. So Mars will be in Scorpio for the whole month as well, and will be as well in that 6th house. So for those of you who have not a job and who want one, it can be the time that you find one, especially when you work hard for it, because Mars and Saturn energy is all about hard work, mastering your actions. I have made 2 separate videos of Mars-Saturn energy and of the Jupiter in Leo. So if you are interested in astrology and want to find out more, I'll put the links below here. But very interesting month on very, very different levels for the Gemini, and normally Geminis like that. And if you want to read it, get in touch and spread the word, spread the videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.